Bink. And we're live. Woo! And no one's here. I have a weird thing that just started happening when I came back into the office, and that is that my ear has decided to be all wet still from the shower. Like I can hear moisture moving in my ear. That's so distracting. What is the deal? What is the deal? Anyway, guys, we are back. I just did the votes for the weekly topics over on the LiveTUBBSart channel. So I've still got this pad on my desk. And of course, anybody wants to vote for next week, then they can vote for next week in the pad. So there we go. So I'm putting the pad back down. And the pen. And we're going to put the pen here. Pull this out. Put this on here. Now guys, there might be a slight issue in that I might have to run away very, very briefly. Well, very, very briefly. For maybe an hour or two. Because I'm also waiting for the Cubs Out Loud to do their stream. So I can watch that live and participate and stuff. They have made it a slightly more hazardous for me to actually participate in their stream, and that basically they've got a Patreon now, which is great. But the thing about their Patreon, I know nobody's watching this yet, nobody's in the chat. But the thing about their Patreon seems to be that they are giving it as a reward that you might be able to get on stream if basically you donate to their Patreon. And I don't have any disposable income. It sucks. You know. So yeah, I really do not recommend this, but I'm going to have a drink. I missed St. Patrick's Day. I'm really annoyed at that too. I'm going to have a regular non-alcoholic drink. Because of the sleep thing, I kind of was like in and out of consciousness for a big chunk of that day. Yeah. Oh, so much better. So much better. Right, guys. So, what do we need for the background of this picture? Orange, a few browns. Yeah, a few browns. Do we need red? I don't think we need red. Don't need red. Don't need that red. Don't need dark grey. That's a red. That's also a red. That's stupid. Blue, nah. I think I just need greens and browns. It's blue. That's light grey. Don't need light grey. That's blue. That's a green. I can use that. That's a green. It's blue, green, aqua green, aqua green, aqua green, green aqua, green aqua. Yeah, that one. That's brown. That's super light brown. That's yellow, basically. Super light orange. I don't need the white pencil. I'm not doing any highlights. The white pencil is bullshit anyway. It doesn't actually do anything. But it kind of makes you think it does sometimes, but then you kind of realize that the paper's white enough. That's I don't know what color that is. It's probably a green that I should use, but I can't see it. So it is useless to me. And that's yellow. And that is super light green. It's kind of funky green. But yeah, I'm going to use all of these to basically do all of these pencils these colors to do the background. And then we're going to scan it into the computer, and then I'm going to send it to the person who wanted it. And then I'm going to do the layout for the next picture. I do not know what the next picture is yet, because I've forgotten what it is supposed to be on the thing. I'll keep the pencil case open. Right, there's nobody here yet. This is sad, but you know, it's predictable. It's predictable. So we're going to go with a woodland setting. I'm going to have him set on a stump. So we're doing this picture. And like I said, we're going to go with a woodland setting. Focus. Okay. Focus on all of the detail of all of the fur and all that stuff that I put into this one. Yeah, like I said, woodland setting, and him sat on a stump, and you know, grassy field, whatever. It's basically my default go-to setting. Just very natural. Very natural, very boring. I could have him on a log. He can be sat on a log. I think I'm going to put him on a log. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm going to try to go for like a minimalist approach kind of thing for the background. I go super crazy with it. Just a couple of sprigs of grass here and there. I'm going to outline where I'm going to put this kind of like stump. Well, it's not a stump anymore. It's an actual tree. And I've done it wrong already. I am a Mahoon, and I just drew something that is the way that I didn't want it to be. It's okay. It's only colored pencil. It's only going to be there forever. But you know, whatever. Whatever. It's only like, you know, it's only a paid for picture that somebody's asked me to draw for them. You know, whatever. It's no big deal. Okay, we got a light brown. So I'm going to use the light brown just on like the top half of the benchy. Maybe drawing a bit of the tree behind him. I'll make it look as natural as possible. I'm going to need an actual pencil at some stage. But for now, this is pretty good. And we got a darker green. This is the one I wanted. Try my bestiest not to smudge this. And nobody's here still, so it's kind of pointless, isn't it? Oh well. Hopefully it'll look cool regardless. I could hear a mosquito just now. I was like, really? This weather? The snow and all that stuff. Oh, so lame, boring. So if you're watching the playback, I know this is really, really dull. But, you know. But hey, that's kind of what you sign up for, I guess. Kind of what happens. I'm just merging the shadow, trying to merge it into the background a little bit, and it's kind of not working, but whatever. It's just a background. It's honestly not the picture. It doesn't matter at all, you know? So I kind of don't give a shit. Yeah. Enough with that pencil. I keep using it way too much. Way too much. Speed coloring. Pencil. So far it looks kind of a little bit shitty, but that's only because I haven't added the rest of the background in yet. Ugh. Words, guys, words with the words. But I'm kind of like practicing some texturing as well, so you know, it's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. Just a bit of blue green in the background, just to make it look kind of backgroundish. Oh, finally, we're going to do the log. You may have just seen me using a technique called batshit crazy. Where I basically just going over the shadows of this log that he's resting on. The main problem being that it's the same as his fur color, so it's kind of annoying, just the way that it is, just in general. They don't impress me, man. Ow. Ow. That was my finger. Haha. Oh, there we go. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. See, Brad Pitt. I don't know why they've got that song stuck in my head. I've got a Shania Twain song stuck in my brain. Don't impress me. So you got the looks, but have you got the touch? Don't get me wrong, I think you're all right. But they won't keep me warm and cool. Night. Hey, time to for many snuggles. Howdy doing, Jeff? I do not need any of those colors. I don't know why I picked them up. Got the orange, but yeah. I think it's just based on nothing. This is not how I wanted it to come out, but it looks not bad. It looks not bad. Focus. It looks not bad. Just the background itself is not awesome, but I kind of am okay with it not being awesome. you know. Super speed. Yes, I can color in super speed. Right. So this is almost done. I literally just, I'm going to add some smoky effects by basically using the regular pencil and using some smudginess, some smudgy techniques. Pull the pencils back in the pencil case. Get in the pencil case. It's gonna be way better when I use these pencils a lot more, because then, yeah, it'll just they'll fit in there a lot better once they're used up a little bit. But I haven't need to sharpen these once, not yet. Not even to make them into finer points and stuff. However, I'm a bit of a weird person when it comes to making pencils into finer points and everything. Did I use gel pens on that one? Yeah, I used the gel pens on that one. I'm just making sure. Okay. Well, it's awesome. So to B-Tubbs, it looks great with a cute, snuggly bear. He's got a lot of piercings. This is the only time I've done a picture of a bear with piercings. I was just looking for my pencil then. I was like, oh yeah, it's up there, you dummy. Standard 2B pencil. But yeah, I'm literally just adding. All the smoky effects. Oh, maybe I should have added a bit of blue. I kind of don't want to now. I kind of don't want to. I'm just getting out all the 2 lighter lines in this. Everything that's too bright. I'm getting out on this. Just going over any of the white patches. Boning the shaded areas. Everything else is fine. Basically, anything like that that's made a shadow, I want to make sure is just. I want to make sure it's made a shadow, if you know what I mean. So I'm just adding that. And then we do my favorite bit, the smearing. That's when I push down quite hard to get rid of any hard lines from the pencil. And it doesn't matter if I get rid of all of them. but here we go. Just nice and smudgy, but I am going to add some blue into the sky. There we go. It's really not showing up on camera very well, but it does look not super sucky now, which is good. But where did I put the pencils? Down here. Ninny. Such a ninny. Right, and I just need a blue. Honestly, I do not mind which one. I just want whatever blue comes out of here. Get past all the greens first, all the pencils that I put back in here. Oh, I'm tantalizingly close to the blue. Wow, he's so cute. What can I say except you're welcome? No, why did I do that up? Oh, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Doesn't matter. Just a regular dummy guy. You're welcome. Just do these smear? Not really. That's the annoying thing about colored pencils. They don't smear. You know, I can't smudge them. Well, that matters anyway, but there's a hint of blue now, but you probably can't see it because of the light. So yes, this one is done. I'm done with this one. I'm okay with it. It has been hell, but basically I used the gel pens and the coloring pencils, and they turned out pretty good. Focus. Thank you. Turned out pretty good, in my opinion. It doesn't look too sucky, so that's good. I am noticing on camera the brown on his arm looks a little bit. Like all the other brown is fine. Just that was a bit too choppy. So adding a bit of grey pencil, kind of like it fills it in and it makes it look, yeah, it makes it look a little better. It makes it look a little earthier, you know, the grey. Anything I've missed? I don't think so. I think it looks good. Yeah, Tubbs, I'm so glad your tummy's feeling better. Your body just doesn't want to process apples. That's so random, but yes, that's true. So there we go. It's awesome, Tubbs. I love his jeans. Well, they are inspired by the way that I'd done yours, only I used a bigger color palette this time, of course. No, actually, I did use these when I did your denim kind of outfit. Pretty sure I did, yeah. So what I did was I basically went through all the blues. I went from dark blue to you know, basically a navy blue to do all of the highlights and outlines, and then I basically went up to the different blues until I basically just left a patch or two off to make it look like it's a little bit worn down in those areas, and I think it worked. So yeah, I used these. I used the gel pens to do the outlines, and all of the colors to do the coloring in. So that one is done, and because it's done, just line it up. I need to like get a clip or something to stop this from doing that. No, we're going to scan it into the computer. All right, are you okay, camera? Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Right, and scanning out. Okay, and scan. I said scan. It's not doing it because it's not lined up. I know I'm moving. I know I'm moving. It's like, fine. You know what? I'll rest you on the laptop. Of course, I'm going to knock everything over. Right. I'm not moving now. It's got improper lighting. This isn't helping. Oh. Yay. Yeah, I basically poked it with a pencil to straighten it out because it had a shadow on it. It looks pretty good. Right. So now that we've done it here, plug it into the computer. What can I say except you're welcome? That's stuck in my head. Great. Great. Right, so I'm just going to get it off of the phone. And I've got to find it and all that stuff. But while that's doing that, oh. Right, this is a genie picture, but I've also got scans of every one of the. Yeah, I've still got to do those behind me as well. But to be honest, I don't know if I should do those. I mean, I should. I'll do that one. Don't know if you can see that. That one. Yeah, I've got to do that one. That's the autumnal one. Autumn one. And then I was going to do like, yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Are they uploaded? There we go. They are uploaded. Yay, I love it, Tubbs. It looks great. Thank you, Jeff. Always thank you, Jeff. So I'm going to go to here. The cool logos. Yep, I've got them all on the computer. They've got to be corrected and stuff. Right, it looks pretty good. So the outline's done. So here we go. Does it need to be cropped? I think it did. It did auto cropping. So it doesn't look bad. I did notice that I missed out a little tiny section on the background picture, but I don't care. I don't. I do not care. It's not about the background. Right. Oh, the color is not bad. Why is it dark on one side? I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I did not do that. Fuck. On one side of his face, it's like really dark. Oh well, I guess we're going to find out soon. You know, that blue on his jeans really does go super mega whenever. mm. Mm. I'm missing something. Is it the contrast? Is that what's pissing me off? I don't know what's going on. There's like a shadow on his face. There's a shadow on his face. Just here. What is the deal with this? I can't do anything about that. It's like super annoying. And look how blue this is. It's like Jesus, his jeans are so blue now. Why? Why? I don't like it. I don't know why it's doing this. Is it the... Can I do something about the highlights? Are there any highlights? No. Wow. Well, that solves some problems, but makes entirely new problems. If you get rid of the highlights, if you put the highlights way down, every single pencil stroke is on here. Wow. No. And if I up it, it doesn't, it just makes, it ups the exposure. See how much work goes into post, huh? It's like a lot of work goes into post. What if I lower the color gradient a little bit? Nope, that doesn't do anything to that. Even the shadows doesn't do anything. What about the contrast? If I lower the contrast, then the exposure, sorry, make it dark. It does fix it a little bit, but it makes everything else look... I can't lower the contrast on this specific point. If I up the contrast, it looks nothing. There's no color in this at all. It's just an outline. Oh, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. If I add a vignette, does that do anything? Oh, it fixes the background problem anyway. A vignette. Just add the shadow around the image. Kind of solves the problem of the background, but doesn't solve this annoying issue of that anyway. I hope he likes it. He paid for it, so well, he hasn't paid for it yet. But there we go. We got the black and white image, and then the fixed one. I couldn't do anything about that, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I think I went all around this with a pencil. I'm looking at the actual image now, and to save on my detail work here, I went light and went dark over here just to get the pencil in that little tiny space. I think that's what's caused the problem. It's not a huge problem. It's just kind of it's a problem. Whatever. And Jeffrey's gone, I think. Unless that's lying to me. Jeffrey, it says that you are no longer here. Sad. But no, that means that I can close the book on this particular picture. Unless I have to do something else. I think I need to do this again. Oh, god damn it. Jeff's not here, but basically I was going to ask him how he's doing with the snow and stuff. Right. So I'm gonna quickly go over to Twitter. And send this guy his pictures. Nobody here. Sad. Think. I need your help, guys. I need somebody's help. But for now, I'm going to be finding. I'm just going to go to my art list and quickly check on what I need to do. Oh God. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Multicolor page. So what was the thing that was I was supposed to do next? Man with a huge belly. He's on his back with the belly huge. That's what he wrote. That is what he wrote. So I guess I'm gonna do that. So we've got to find a layout picture for that picture then, I guess. Well, that's fun and exciting. So I can. Oh, hi Tubbs, here I am. Sorry, I had a phone call. It's okay. It's okay. Honest is. I've done it. I've sent it to him. I don't know when he's going to get it, but when he does, well, I guess he'll get it. You know. So we have three options. I could do the layout for this other drawing that isn't paid for. So there's the layout of that drawing. I could do the logos, or I could just hang out with you and not do anything. Just talk to you, talk with you, have a chat. So which one would you want me to do? I'm okay with any of them, honest. I have no opinion. And I'm sure he will love it, like I do. Do you want it? Silly question. What can I say except you can? Oh, fuck's sake. That song is stuck. It is glued into my brain, into my mind head. Boom. But yeah, what are the three options? What do you like? What would you like me to do? Again, I'm okay with any of them. Basically, like do the layout for another picture, another furry picture, because that's the next thing on my art list to do. Do the logo, or none of them, and just hang out with you for like half an hour or so. You cannot pick I don't know. It does that. There's no I don't know either. So you have to pick one. Bear in mind that I will be back after I do some work and get some food. I'm basically going to come back after like another like half an hour's time whenever I do that thing. You know. Thanks, Tubbs. I got it. That's great. So what did you decide though? But yeah, you can see in that picture the weird inconsistency with what actually is here, you know. But yeah, this is something that, by the way, doesn't come up, doesn't show up because I don't show this, and I don't. When I do the actual finished product, I basically you never see this. You will never see this, even when I send it to you. But there's like color dots, and there's like a little swatch in the margin of all the dots and things of me trying out the colors and things. So, you know. But yeah. Tubbs, go eat and come back later if you would like. Yeah, no, but I'm going to do that regardless. But what do I do until then? I've got like I basically have about half an hour or more of free time. It's more like 20 minutes now, but yeah. Of free time. So what do I do with it? I'm just going to hang out with you. I'm just going to hang out. KB Gaming says, back again. Howdy. Oh, I've got a notification. Or do the other thing and basically annoying. Cubs Out Loud is now doing their live stream. I don't really want to be in the chat room for it. That's the thing, you know. I kind of don't care anymore. No, it's not that. It's not that. I kind of just, yeah. It's so very meh, you know. But exam in 7 weeks, says KB Gaming. But on the bright side, 90% in math, 99% in English language. Was that good or bad? Oh, is that like a mock test? Cool. If that is the mock test, oh god damn it. I need to cotton wad my ear. There's some moisture in there still. Why 90%? What? Okay, you don't want to watch it, Tubbs. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I'm kind of like indifferent at the moment. I kind of want to do both. That's the thing. I can't watch it and do a live stream of you guys at the same time. Or can I? Will that work? I don't know. Why don't you guys start doing a bit of gaming? Do you want me to do gaming? You want this to be a gaming channel? That's boring though. Everybody's doing that. Basically, KB Gaming. I don't want to. You know, I did have an idea to do a gaming channel idea, but essentially, nobody wants to do it with me, and I don't want to do it by myself. I have no patience when it comes to games, and I hate dead air. So when if I was to play a game on, like, doing a stream when I'm playing a game, it would be really boring because I would not speak. I would be concentrated on the game. So it's kind of pointless. That'll bring the kids, and then you will be bothered to play this one game by 10-year-olds. What? I don't want to bring the kids. Tubbs, if you want to chat with us for a bit, that's cool with me. Well, I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing. Also, Jeff, it may be a bit on a delay because I'm reading these messages on pretty much real time. Like, I'm seeing the messages in real time. So, yeah. Delay is a bit slow. Oh, again, I'm looking at the preview on my screen. I've got shitty internet, and I can see that I'm not on a delay. Wait a minute. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I've already gone. I've gone past my delay. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just do this again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I want 10 seconds of delay. So but yeah, I don't care who watches my channels and stuff like that. I don't care about, like, bringing a demographic to my channels and stuff. I already don't. So it's not, you know, I get to basically KB Gaming. I get to do whatever I want, you know. If you are specifically saying that this is boring and stuff, and that you don't want to watch and stuff, then you don't have to watch. You know, I'm okay with you not watching. I am. You don't owe me anything. So yeah. It's more that I basically want to watch the Cubs Out Loud thing, but I know that I'm going to miss a huge chunk of it because I'm going to be going away soon and having my dinner and all that stuff. Katie says that's a good YouTube attitude. Yeah, well, I try. I don't do anything I don't want. That's the whole point of me doing the Etsy store and doing like the art commissions and stuff. I basically, if I don't want to do something, I don't have to do anything. You know. That's also why I work with a charity and everything. They can't tell me what to do because they don't pay me enough. And they know it, you know. So basically, they try to treat you super nice because they know that you could just leave whenever you want to. I used to really hate that when I worked. You know, whenever I've had a boss that basically knew that they could just get rid of me, that I was just an employee to. You know, whenever I've had that kind of boss, I've always hated that. You know, but at the same time, it gave me immense satisfaction to basically tell them to go fuck themselves. Basically, I'm trying to post, but I can't because if this, I'm trying to post, but I can't because if this passes the exam, but after that I can upload daily. Well, no one's expecting you to basically, you know, people understand that you've got like schools and stuff. That you've got school and stuff, so it's no big deal. Sorry. It's okay. Pesty exam. Pesty. Is that a word? Right, I'm just combing this beard bit because that is driving me crazy. I can just see it on the camera all the time. That's a bit better. Just got to not touch it. What am I gonna go eat? I'm gonna go eat some Indian foods. I don't know what Indian food yet. Pesty exam. So I'm just trying to think. It's like pesty, as in it's a pest. Why? You know. Can I say exact?
you should see the Smashy collection. So you can see all these Smashy design shirts. We've got the one I'm wearing. We've got 2 versions of the Sloppy Bottom 23 shirt. And we have the brand spanking new Consent is My Foreplay shirts. There's actually, let me go into this collection here. There's 3 different designs.
How long have they been on?
So 6 of them.
32 minutes. Wow.
They're designed to be on the type of shirt that they're on. So like on the dark shirts, it's the white text. And on the light shirts, it's black text. So that's why there's 2 separate things in the same one. We have Bear,
Right.
Bear, and Pup. And by the way, Smashy has ordered one of these already.
He kind of gets, first dibs.
That sounds yummy.
If you're looking for these type of designs, they're all.
I'm sorry if you can hear basically the stream in the background.
Click on the collections. You will see 4 different collections, which basically each of them show for the 3 different logos, and then anything that smashes in that smashing collection.
Oh, that's annoying.
First and second gen have the same products, or same products. There's 32 different products you can get with the current generation.
Now, before we went live, we were doing some testing. We were having some issues, so I just want to let folks know. If you don't see the new shirt designs that come in, you may have to sign into Zazzle. So if you previously ordered, you should already have an account, unless you checked out as a guest.
It might not be a word that expresses my emotion. Oh, my God.
If you go to zazzle.com/cubsoutloud, you should be able to see the new stuff. We're not quite hearing until you're signed in and all that jazz.
Oh, well, I can actually have both open. That's good. So I am still here with you guys, and I'm also listening to that.
Hopefully soon you can discuss.
And obviously big shout out to
So I'm still hanging out with you guys, but I can hear that.
doing some different imaging things for us, and this shirt was a long time coming in terms of I had talked to.
So guys, what is up?
And then this is what he spun out, and I love the fact that we have the 3 different fun stuff. So there's a bear paw, there's a bone, and then there's the heart. So hence there's like pup, leather, and bear. And of course you can get one of each if you want. You can even get a light and a dark, and then you have 6 days of the week covered. So.
And then on the weekends,
I basically don't know what to talk about, guys. They don't seem to be talking about anything besides their merch at the moment. So yeah, it's weird watching a live stream while I'm on a live stream.
You can get the boxers.
I want Dazzle to bring back their fucking boxer brief. I'm so pissed at them if they've been out of stock. Now, that would be a fun thing to kind of consider my foreplay on the boxer. It's true.
School tomorrow, that will be fun. Yep. How's the snow, by the way, Jeff?
Maybe. It isn't officially planned, but I have to figure out what we're doing because, to be honest, half of us as co-hosts are going to be at the run. And I was like, maybe we'll record a show? I didn't figure out how to make that work. We'll see. We may end up recording something and not go live. Well, last year we grouped up with the guys from Underbear's podcast and podcast or webcast. Either way, we grouped up with Underbear's and did a joint venture in our underwear. We did.
No one had cups out like boxers.
All right, are we ready to move on? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff, how's the snow going? How is the snow?
We want to thank the following individuals for liking us on Facebook. Rodriguez Flores Arthur, Duke Rock. And we
Does anyone here get sleep paralysis? No, I haven't had that at all. I had anesthesia paralysis, but I've not had sleep paralysis.
You're welcome. That was COL 457, Bear Positivity, which is our last episode. Joshua Pangborn. I wonder who that is. He said great topic. So yay. And then Duke Ruff, who just recently liked us on Facebook, he just put a
Sand and salt.
on our
They just use salt here. They call it grit.
instead of specific to an episode, and he said, "Thanks for all you studs do."
They didn't grit any last time. That's why the roads are slightly icy.
Okay. Do you know what's been going on with the YouTubes? We have
Yeah,
Trevor.
that didn't work.
I'm going to call this EP31, although it's 3I, I believe. EP31, and then we got a YouTube comment on episode 457, the Bear Positivity episode. That's from Fur and Pete. She says, "Sad if bear makes you hard, and don't see themselves." I would agree. Yeah. That's true. We have one new Twitter follower, and I might pronounce his name correctly.
Yeah,
It's German. And I believe it's
I'm kind of just trying to think of something else to talk about, but
um,
I'm trying to think of things to talk about and also listen to the stream and all that stuff. Fun fact, I've never been put under anesthesia. Sadly, I had my short surgery awake.
I'm pretty sure
Your short surgery? What was it? I guess that's dangerous on the roads if they don't do that. I know, but they didn't expect it this time of they didn't expect it. So basically, the grit lorries were not out yet.
Hey, if you're gonna have a Tumblr account like that, I'm gonna check out your stuff and consider it. So Harry, does that turn you? This is what turned me on.
Yeah. What short surgery did you have, KB Gaming?
Because I didn't let it. I've got a good. Yeah, not a good improv in that way. Yeah, so this actually comes sort of from the entourage, and I can kind of team up. There was a discussion about this topic for today, which is turn off and turn on. I don't know actually. Because I came in the chat one day and I said bad breath and then turn on. Yeah. So I have to ask a question.
Oh, so it was local anesthetic. It does sound painful. I had an accident when I was around 5 involved with me running into the edge of the glass door.
Try it out tomorrow night.
Ouch.
This is free theme, by the way. Maybe you saw. I have really fancy. And there was somebody there who I'm moderately attracted to. I know he's attracted to me, and he was talking to me, and he just has really bad oral hygiene. And I'm just like, no, can't do it. But it's important to me. Smell overall, in general, a very strong.
Happened to my right elbow. I still have my scar forever. Well, I jumped off a cliff when I was like 3, 4, and I've got a scar right here. Just there. I don't know if you can see it in the light, but that went all the way down there, but now it's just there.
details about what our turn-ons and turn-offs are and see if there's similarities. And then it occurred to me earlier today, I was like, they're very active and have beginnings.
Sorry, eyebrow. You said eyebrow. I've also got a scar on my wrist from when they did the surgeries. But it's kind of melded with a line on my wrist. It's melded with this big line here. But you might notice if you were looking at the true color that there's actually a white line that goes all along it. Well, they basically did keyhole surgery and were avoiding that veins and stuff. Yeah. And basically, yeah. But that's the only surgery they did on my wrist. I've also got one on my wrist, but it's covered up by my hair on this side, just here, the scar there, and on the back of my knees, behind my knees also has scars. But yeah, that sounds painful. Oh, I don't remember it. It was just so long ago. I don't remember it. But the actual big accident. Yeah, Tubbs, you were so lucky that you did not do more damage when you fell off a cliff. I cringe when I hear you tell that. I jumped off of a cliff after my dog. I thought I'd land in the water. I did land in the water, but not all the way in the water.
I'm definitely going to some of the bigger ones for Carolina. Lane, Daddy, Sex, Friendly, Neck, Eyes. I'm surprised that furry. Hey, obviously in Texas, that shorter chubby is like in there. If you're in a second, so you know. Well, to be fair, there's tons. I have a very long list of things that will be a turn on for me, and a very long list of things that will be a turn off. I thought this was more of an instant type of thing, like one little specific thing that is an instant turn on, like first glance. Yes, when you first notice something about someone, you go, "Ooh, I'm interested in knowing."
So they're talking about something very, very specific. So
on and so forth. Like, for example, if I see somebody who has like a thick forearm, I'm immediately like, "Ooh, what's the rest of it look like?" I don't just look at somebody who's a furry and automatically get turned on by it. I need more than just a person.
No, and I think that makes sense. I think a lot of these could fall into a couple categories about like physicality. Others have to do with like personality or how you live your life. To put it that way, to fall under a couple things. So yeah, no. So huge shout out to Chris for like creating this document because I just think that people who just make it.
okay, I was just naughty. What about you, Jeff? I'm not forcing you.
One of the things where I think about it often, I have to think about my head and I go, what would be things that I would immediately draw my attention? Usually it's
yeah, it's very distracting. Sorry, just listening to them talk about stuff. Yeah. I don't remember much of the jumping off the cliff thing. I just remember the jumping off the cliff thing, and then basically, I don't remember much after that. I remember being in pain and also swimming at the same time. and then basically being at the shore, and then I don't remember much after that, you know. But I broke my arm, and I basically bashed a bit of my face against the rock, obviously. And that was mainly because my dog.
Oh, you know, really nice looking. I love the look of someone's eyes like that. And it seems, I don't know why.
Yeah, my dog. I threw a stick to my dog. It went off the cliff. My dog jumped off the cliff after the stick, landed in the water. The dog was fine. I ran after the dog and jumped off the cliff when I was like 4 years old, um, thinking that I'd be fine because I saw him in the water. And I was like, "Holy crap! I want to go get my dog."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got kind of more of those small eyes. I suppose it's kind of like Adrian Bowser.
I basically broke my arm and hurt myself, and basically I don't remember much after that. I did do the thing where basically, when I was a bit older, of course, I had the accident where I broke basically everything, and that was painful. And yeah, so I've had experience with like being in hospital and stuff. All I remember was the blue tiled floor with black around me while I'm spinning. My parents shouting "stop!" Then bam, yeah. No problem, KB. I have been under anesthesia during surgery when I was about 7 on my tongue because I was tied tongue. What is that?
It's an instant like boner killer kind of thing for me. You can be as hot as fuck, and I just can't. Like I can't be close enough to you because of the odor that you give off. I can't. You know, you can, like I said, you can look hot as hell. You can be a big ass cover fatty, but if you stank, you stank. And it's unfortunate, and you know, it's one of the problems, but it's one of the issues with like the leather key community in some ways because people that like
Day of the car being rushed off to hospital. Yeah.
Like not washing yourself and whatnot is really awesome. And for some, I get there are some people that are not into it, but there's also people that there's a difference. There's a line for me. There's a
what's tied tongue? I don't know what that is.
That can be alluring and attractive and intoxicating in a sense. But there can also be there's a point where it goes a level line that it goes past, and now it's just rank. Like there's a I don't know what that's the only thing I can think of. Like it's just this like you can see like, oh, this is nice, no, I don't think
there's a difference between smelling sweaty and smelling dirty.
In a sense. Yeah, I mean
Tubbs, I had a piece of skin that was under my tongue that shouldn't have been there, so they had to get rid of it. Oh, okay.
So this is about putting down what other people like, but we're speaking from a personal place of this is okay for me, this is not okay. And I kind of have to agree with David, like there's scent, and then there's just for me, and then there's like too much. And I get that some people are really into manly scents, you know, and so I know in situations that are set up ahead of time for scenes or for play that people will not bathe, you know, will wear certain clothes that have not been washed or whatever. And that's fine, but that's not my thing. And I have to remind myself of that because that happened, well, when we were this last year, maybe the year before that as well. Just certain people I would walk past and I would be kind of like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's a thing. Like, for me, that's right. Not whatever. And that's fine.
So for people that can't actually watch both streams at the same time. So I was able to eat all the ice cream I wanted. It was great. That does sound awesome, actually.
That's okay, but this is where, for me, like a line kind of gets crossed. If I have to step into an elevator and I'm with you, and you brush up against me, and now your scent this non-being, that's a problem. Which is happening for people I know. That like someone is that right or whatever, that like it's transferred. That's now an issue because you're inflicting that on somebody else. So that's the only thing that I say about that is just be aware, you know, like how you impact others. Like that's probably one of my biggest turn-offs is people who are not self-aware. So like I pay attention when people walk, when they move, when they talk, when they do different things. I may not catch like everything of what they're doing in that moment or what they're saying, but if a person is more like a bull in a china shop, just kind of like pushes through or doesn't have like their three-dimensional awareness of their impact in their immediate world, it drives me crazy. Like, I mean, because that to me is kind of a strange trend.
Sorry.
You're just
Yeah.
pushing yourself.
I would love
And I'm like, no,
to have lots of ice cream.
you know, like people who think it's okay to just walk up to somebody and start tweaking their nipples and they don't know them. Hello? Like, yeah, that to me is just kind of that. Get to know them first, then to be right. I mean, like that kind of, there's a brusqueness kind of thing about certain personalities. Don't get me wrong, like Dom is not like someone being aggressive, but there's a certain kind of it. And unless you know who the other party is, you don't know me, like that's
So I just in the other chat, because I'm also watching the live stream of the other thing, they're basically talking about turn-ons and turn-offs, and somebody in the chat on the other thing just said something like, you know what is a huge turn-on for me? Taking a shower with a guy I'm about to play with, also playing in the shower. So I had to respond with, oh hell yeah, joint showers are awesome. And then I also wrote, I said I have a thing for hot tubs too.
Because I am in agreement that I can't deal with straight up body or. And I know
Every time you guys mention I feel hungry, sorry. I don't know where Jeff went. Somebody just left the street. Oh, they're back. Never mind.
No deodorant, no nothing that makes you smell pretty. They don't like that. And I get it because you kind of want that manly scent and the smell of lavender. I get it. But at a certain point, it just gets too much. Yeah. We have, the three of us have mutual friends who don't wear deodorant. This is back when I was going to go visit them, and I know that they don't wear deodorant. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. So a couple days before I left to visit them, I stopped wearing deodorant. And about 2 days into my trip of visiting them, I'm like, nope, can't do it anymore. I can't even stand the smell of myself by the end of the day. How do you guys with this every single day and then still get bad with the partner at the end of the night? Sorry. Yeah.
Every time you guys mention I feel Jeffrey says their stream sounds good, Tubbs. I'm listening too. Are you in the stream as well? Or are you watching it on the phone?
So, the reason I don't also because I like most leather.
It's a very interesting topic. That's the thing. It's annoying because it's an interesting topic.
Probably anything else. But I agree with you 100%. Like after a certain point, I'm going to need to put on something. Like for me, it's more of a
They're talking about like smells and stuff at the moment that turns on and turns off, and essentially I just said that like because of my hypersensitivity, I've got hypersensitivity to smell, so any perfume product can kill my boner, and that's totally exactly what the thing is. I'm just listening while you're watching. Well, I don't know if you can hear it in the background. That's the thing. So yeah.
More so than my own personal thing. Now, you can. Thing to eliminate odor without necessarily wearing deodorant, antiperspirant, whatever. So I highly recommend.
If you want to leave, you can leave. Well, I'm gonna.
Not wear deodorant for for those reasons to learn of the other aspects and possibilities of things you can do. Because it's not just about like what Gary
I am watching it. I am watching it.
invading other people's things.
I can do both. I'm doing both. It's okay. I'm also talking with you guys, though. That's the thing. So, yeah.
So, yeah, and I think that that's difficult for some people to gauge. They may not necessarily know, and that's also difficult because you don't know who has said to them or anything if they're even aware. I mean,
I just don't know what to talk about. So,
the conversations that supervisors commiserated about, but they had to have the honey with employees and actually discuss with them. I have not that once. Yeah, like you have to talk to them about, that like it is not a requirement of work per se that that they have to bathe daily or whatever the case is, but
do body sprays bother me? They don't bother me, but it's just that if we're going to do turn-ons and turn-offs, then it can be a real, because of my hypersensitivity to smells and stuff, it can be a real boner killer. It can kill the mood because I'm suddenly very, very, very overpowered and distracted by this smell. So yeah. So it's basically if somebody's like wearing lots of deodorant or antiperspirant and it's scented, then I can and I'm having sex with them, then basically it can be very, 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 very distracting for me. So yeah, some sprays make me sick. Exactly. Knuckles the Ichin says play Kahoot. No thanks. When I was sorry.
One of the other things that's kind of thrown out there, I'm noticing things in regards to hair, like long hair, as one of those turn off for people. This was it was a pet peeve of mine for a while, and I will.
Okay, I understand. Yes, some sprays are very strong. KTE says in FNAF and Minecraft, dude. What? No, thank you. First of all, Knuckles, don't tell me what to do. Second of all, I don't know who you're talking to.
I used to wear wigs for stuff, and hairs getting in my face was always like I usually just and try to get them out of my face.
Right, Knuckles. I don't think anyone cares.
And it's not sexy, and it's not fun, and it's just always the same. So if you have hair that's long enough for me to tie in back, then we're good. Like I'm fine with you having your hair long enough for that. I've had guys that have had hair that was not quite long enough, and then it becomes an issue with in the middle of things and having to hold their hair back or do things like that. And it wrecks the mood. I don't know if that makes sense. Well, I mean, that would be a difficult conversation. I mean, I don't know many guys that they let their pubic hair get that big that they can tie it back. But I mean, well, if you continue to scroll to my turn-offs, you will see my pubic hair listed.
Sorry, just random funny bit in that stream.
So, for me, when it comes to
I'm gonna run away and have my dinner in about 5 minutes time. So.
all I really care about is do they manage it well? If they're the type of person that just throws out and doesn't do do anything with it, then I look at it as being sloppy. That's not a turn on. It's a turn off because you're slopping. Yeah, I will say this. Long hair, do something with it. I'm all for it. I don't care what they're doing. I think this goes across the board for me. If you take some time and you show some awareness of yourself, care of things.
You'll be able to talk to me if you wanted to, by the way, people, in the Cubs Out Loud live stream. Their YouTube channel is called Cubs Out Loud, but they're on live stream right now, and basically when I go, I'm basically going to just put that on my phone, and I'm going to be in the live stream on there, and occasionally talking with them and stuff.
There's a balance in things too. If you want to grow your hair out, like I personally don't have an issue if a guy wants to grow his hair out, but I understand what you're saying, Damon. Like when it comes to the freaky deep.
Yes, enjoy your Janet. Enjoy the rest of the other chat tabs. Great because of many more snuggles. Well, I'm not going just yet. I'm gonna stick around for just a couple more minutes.
But that is not always the case. And long hair catches on other things. So if you have facial hair and long hair, then you can fully expect it to like catch around the mouth and the beard or whatever. And if you pull a pubic hair out as a problem, like long hair.
My belly is really wanting foods.
I just don't like the way like it's an immediate turn off, even like across the room. First time seeing somebody, I may look at them and be like, "Oh, they're kind of cute," but there's not going to be like this attraction to me. It's kind of like I would never have sex or even date them, just because there's just something about long hair which bugs the shit. Someone with a nice, like my style or just short haircut is a turn.
There are certain styles that some people I consider long that I'm okay with. Again, like Gary said, it's about the managing of it. Or it's about the management. You can manage your hair and it looks good and it's long or whatever. I'm usually okay with it. I love
that hair. You would look so much better if you buzzed your head.
Thank you, Jeff. Your beard is looking nice, so nice and full as always, he says. Like I said, it's a bit, I trimmed it this side, but it's still poking up.
Yeah, like a scraggly beard is really nice in some situations, but then it's like everywhere and nothing.
Oh, now we're talking about beards.
Yeah, I'm going there.
We're going head to beard. Okay, I didn't see the transition.
It was a very nice and subtle.
I think we're going to just leave. I'm sorry about the ending of the stream, by the way, people. Anybody watching on this on playback, here's a lot of nothing.
Like if you do something with it, that's fine. I know for me, if you have long hair and it's flat and thin and doesn't have any volume or body to it, really probably not be interested. But if you have more like Yanni hair, for those who don't know who the Greek, artist is, and it's this big, thick, luxurious kind of like wavy hair. Bitch, I'll be
anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave and have my food. My belly is really wanting something to eat. It's been only like 2 hours since I ate, but yeah.
When hair metal was a thing, and yes, in my history, I had long hair down to halfway down my back. There's photographic proof. If you see me
so yeah, I'm gonna go, especially since the chat has just devolved. I'm not gonna block anyone. I'm not gonna put them in timeout because I'm literally leaving, and hopefully they won't be back. Whoever's saying annoying things, which is great. So yeah, I'll probably be back in a couple hours time, 3 maybe hours time. Probably doing one of the things that I was going to do after this. But yeah, again, if you want to talk with me, if you want to like still be in a chat room that I'm in, I'm going to be in the Cubs Out Loud live stream chat room right now. From right now until it ends, and yeah, I'm just gonna hang out there while I'm eating my food. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. And see you in a couple hours maybe. But until then, do the belly salute. Belly salute for you guys. And yeah, see you in a couple hours. Say bye, Tubbs, and I'll hit the goodbye button.
But again, it is something along those lines where there's some
Jeffrey says bye, Tubbs. Laters.